First ball, nicely played for a single. Welcome all the viewers for the Jfsc Corporate Super Series Season 4. This exciting match between L&T Finance and HDFC AMC Hurricanes. Second delivery, Dinesh to Prashant. That one's slightly back of the length, defended nicely. Dot ball. Straight to the fielder on this occasion. Another dot ball, nicely bowled. Finding some good line and length there, Dinesh. Slight misfield and a single picked away. As both the batsmen get off the mark. It's a cautious start by L&T Finance. Nice left hand, right hand combination up front. Dinesh bowling to Niranjan. Coming round the wicket. That one coming into the batsman. Nicely bowled. Another dot ball. Good solid start by HDFC here. Just the 2 runs of the first over. Play and a miss. That's going to be 4 byes. Oh, totally missed there by the keeper. Didn't bounce as much as he would have liked. And 4 runs in byes for L&T Finance. 6 of the first over. It's always a lefty-righty combination that makes a big difference. Umesh to bowl the second over. That one left the outside edge nicely. Good carry to the keeper as well. Bowling from slightly wide at the crease and leaving the outside edge of the bat. That one's played late, straight to third man. A single. Gets the left-handed Niranjan on strike, scoring number 45. It's always very difficult for the fielding side with a left-hand, right-hand combination. That one swings wide down the leg side. Wide called by the umpire. He'll have to bowl that again, Umesh. bowling round the wicket to Niranjan. Another one down the leg side. Ball swinging quite a bit here. Unable to control the swing there. Two wides. Here's Umesh again. Another wide down the leg side. Three wides on the trot for Umesh. Not a dream start for him at the moment. Score moves on to 10. That's going to be another wide. Swinging ball causing all sorts of worries for the bowler as he now changes sides, goes to over the wicket. There's a wide-ish second slip there. And that's a beautiful shot. One bounce into the fence for four. Not at all easy for the bowler. Half volley and picked up nicely by Niranjan. Just had to time it over mid on for a boundary. And he's done just that. Just the three deliveries bowled in this over. Three legal deliveries. Another one down the leg side. That's another wide. It's been a pretty long over here for Umesh. Making some changes on the field. Backing up the leg side. It's one man going back on from mid on to long on. That's going to be called wide again. That was a full toss. Niranjan went for the big shot. Missed it completely. Good take by the wicket keeper. A long, long over here for HDFC AMC Hurricanes. Another wide. Turning out to be a nightmarish over for Umesh. That one clips the pads, goes way down the leg side. He was very lucky on that occasion. Dot ball. Two deliveries to go in the second. Slower one. And nicely played over cover for four. Niranjan totally up to the task. A nice juicy half volley outside the off stump, proving it to be easy pickings for the batter. Score moves on to 23 in just the second over. One more delivery to go. Been a couple of boundaries and a single. The rest have all been extras. Swung away on the pads. Direct hit, but the batsman's made his ground. A single to end the over. 24 for no loss after two. Slight hold up there. It's been another extra from Dinesh. He's tried to pull that on the stumps. Umpire says no. Appeal for LBW. It's a dot ball. It's played straight. And the quick single as Prashant comes on strike. batting with a healthy run rate of 10 runs and over. Slight changes to the field as the right-hander takes crease. That's coming in, that's coming in, that's going down as well, as confirmed by the umpire. It's nicely bowled straight to the fielder. And, an attempt for run out almost missed there. Of action in the middle. It's a long first 3 overs, thanks to those extras in the second. So Niranjan takes strike. That's a nice shot straight to the fielder. And a quick single taken by the batsman. It's indeed the end of the third over. The score's 29 for the loss of no wickets for L&T Finance. Earlier in the day, HDFC AMC Hurricanes won the toss and chose to field. L&T Finance responding nicely, some confident batting, also assisted by a few early extras from the Hurricanes. Ashish coming round the wicket, starts off with a wide. Bowling change straight away for the Hurricanes. Comes back with a dot ball. That's a beautiful shot. It's high up, and that's gone all the way for six. A nice juicy half volley, and he goes through with the shot really nicely. Then Niranjan looking in good touch, middling it straight over the bowler's head for a big six. First six of the match. Probably could be first of many tonight. 36 for no loss. L&T making the best of this power play. Here's Ashish again. Slightly slower. Falls short of the fielder. They're going to run for two. Yes, they do. Throws back at the keeper. Direct hit. Two direct hits now. But the batsman's made his ground. Safe and sound. Ashish, left arm fast, over the wicket to Niranjan. Play and a miss. It's a length delivery. Tried to play that across the line, missing it completely. Dot ball. Good comeback by the bowler. So wide down the leg side. We tried to bowl it in the block hole, cramping the batsman for space. Missing out on that occasion. Have to bowl that again. Two more deliveries to go in this over. Wrapped on the pads, going down leg side. Dot ball. Ranjan, the captain of L&T Finance, looking in good nick. Short and cut away. The single gets Prashant back on strike. That's going to be the end of the over. It's 40 for no loss after four. It's been an excellent start here by Ranjan. Couple of lovely hits. Dinesh again from the pavilion end. Short of a length, straight on the body of Niranjan. Defends that nicely. It's going to be just a single. Here's Dinesh to Prashant. Up on the pads. Nice fielding there. Good backup. They'll manage a single. Straight on the pads. Big appeal. No, says the umpire. Was probably pitching outside and going down leg. That's up in the air. Misjudged. Very lucky there, Niranjan, walking on thin ice. Two balls, and there was a scare of his wicket falling. First the leg before wicket appeal, and now this stoppage that wasn't judged as well as it should have. Played late again to third man. Regulation single. Gets Niranjan back on strike. That's the end of the over. It's 44 for no loss after five. It's been a good over by Dinesh, his third over, and he's been very economical. Just 11 runs off his three overs, which means 33 runs have come of the other two overs. Now Ashish come back to bowl. Conceded 11 runs in his first over. Nice little six hit by Niranjan. It's a boundary. Not the best of situations to be in if you're a bowler in the power play. Pressure's back on the bowler. Another shot. Another excellent shot in the same region. Going for four. Very confident this time, Prashant. Knowing what he's doing. A big, big gap at mid wicket and easy pickings thanks to the shot delivery. So back to back boundaries for Prashant as he joins the party. And these two manage a 50-run partnership in just the sixth over. So it's been an excellent start for L&T Finance. Few changes in the field now as long on comes into mid on and deep mid wicket boundary in position. Appeal for leg before. Batsman standing outside the leg stump line. There's really no reason to take any risk when you're batting with a run rate of 9.45. Oh, that's a nice change of pace. Play and a miss. Opened him up a little bit. All three stumps showing. Was very lucky not to get out on that occasion. Good comeback by Ashish. Couple of dot balls now. That's a nice shot. There's a man. And he takes the catch. The first wicket falls for L&T Finance. Ashish is jubilant to pick the first wicket for the Hurricanes as the 50-run partnership ends in the last over of the power play. Prashant has to make the long walk back to the pavilion. Foolish delivery, not there for the drive, but went ahead with it, got an eye on the bat, and mid off doing a good job there, taking the catch. Ranjan's still there. Looks like the danger man, batting on 22. He's batting cautiously. It's the 21 deliveries. Scored a few big shots over the infield. A nice six as well. The other balls is either left alone or defended, showing respect to the bowler. So he's in here for the long haul, looks like, as the new batter comes to the crease. Last delivery of the sixth over, last ball of the power play, after which the field can spread. Good comeback by the Hurricanes. Nice single played. And oh, that's gone for four. How unfortunate. It was going straight to mid on. Oh, and a slight misfield there. Bad bounce on the ground. Gone for four. 56 for one after six. Appeal for leg before. Umpire says no. That's a full delivery and that's hit high. And that's dropped. Couple of runs for the batsman. That was a great opportunity for the Hurricanes to pick up the wicket of the danger man. Missing out on that occasion. Couple of chances now for Niranjan. Lucky saves, you can say. But he really went for that big shot. There was a man positioned that long gone for him. Who happened to drop the catch. Here's Avinash again. Like before appeal. No by the umpire. It's probably going down the wicket. वरी होएगी ना नया बॉल है ना ऑलमोस्ट था अपील बराबर a couple of dot balls there. It's getting some nice swing, Avinash. It's nicely bowled, slight change of pace, but Niranjan manages to take a single, getting Dheeraj on strike. Dheeraj Upadhyay faced one ball, got a boundary of it. Very fine third man. Play and a miss. That's going to be a dot ball to end the over. A good over. Just the 3 runs from it of Avinash's first over. Score is 59 for 1 after 7. Wide down the leg side. Siddesh there starting off with a wide. He'll manage that easily. It's Niranjan back on strike. Just one legal delivery of this over. It's another wide down the leg side. Will be 2 wides. There have been a total of 23 extras in the first 7 overs. Just tells you how it's been for the Hurricanes. That's a dot ball. Siddesh to Dheeraj. This time straight on the stumps and defended. Dot ball. Another single. Niranjan to face the fifth delivery. That's smacked away. So straight to the fielder. Be just a single. There was a chance for an overthrow. Dheeraj denied that. Be facing the last ball. क्या कर रहे ले लो? It's another wide. Slowish delivery. Dot ball. Much needed dot ball at this stage of the game. 70 for 1 after 8.1. Almost 25 extras. L&T haven't seemed to capitalize on that. Many dot balls to their name as well. This one hits straight to the bowler. Nicely bowled by Avinash. Two dot balls on the trot. Foolish delivery, driven. Yes, no. And another dot ball. Good fielding there at cover. It's turning out to be a good over by Avinash. Four dot balls after that wide first up. Steps out, plays it uppishly. One bounce straight to the fielder and misses out on that opportunity. He could have almost made the run out. It was a very, very close call by Niranjan. Could have been in some danger. Not anymore. 72 for 1. One delivery to go. Again, steps out. That one takes off from the pitch. Goes away from the outside edge. Dot ball to end the over. Just the 3 runs from it. 72 for 1 after 9. Siddesh back into the attack, bowling to Niranjan, who steps out, but the leg by coming his way, rotates the strike. Dheeraj back on strike. It's been a quiet past few overs by L&T Finance. Short and looking to cut that dot ball. It's nicely played. Just a single though. Fielding's been on point almost. Throws coming back directly to the bowler or keeper. Couple of direct hits. So there is support in the field. Making some slight changes in the field there. Siddesh. Wrapped on the pads, they were going down leg side. Umpire denying the bowler. This time it was swinging into his pads. Tried to flick it away, missing that completely. Still managed to take the one leg by available. It's cut away. Third man's quite fine there, and that finds the fence. This one was slightly wide-ish. He played that very late. He knows the fielder at third man's standing really fine. That was for four on that occasion. Boundary for Dheeraj. Played late. Again single to third man. Single to end the 10th over. It's 80 for 1 after 10. And we'll be back after the drinks break. back after the break, and both the batsmen picking up quick singles there. Couple of singles and a double. We want to get a big score on this ground, anywhere between 160 and above is a competitive score. That's edged towards the boundary. Big chase by the fielder on the rope, and a throwback. Another couple of runs added to the tally. Batsman looking to accelerate there. Dheeraj. Single to end the over. 87 for 1 after 11. Nice way to start the over there. Boundary first up for Dheeraj as he moves on to 25 of 23 deliveries, getting a chunk of the batting in the last few overs, showing a lot of aggressive intent. That's a wide down the leg side. Siddesh has bowled 2 overs, conceded 22 runs into his third. It's a wide-ish delivery, dot ball. Tried to cut that again as he did on the first delivery, unable to do so. Siddesh to Dheeraj. So on the pads, looking to run. Oh, it's going to be just dot ball again. Desperately trying to exchange strike there. Niranjan has been away from the strike, batted patiently for his 28 of 30 deliveries. Another one on the pads. That will be overthrows. Two leg byes. Another misfield there. Ball won't go to the fence. Batsman will run to. Got a lot of these cheeky runs in the last couple of overs. The score moves on to 100 now. Three figures for L&T Finance in the 13th over. Santosh comes to bowl his first over. Bowling these gentle medium pacers. That one goes down the leg side, called wide by the umpire. Play and a miss. And no, that's out. Clipped the stumps on the way to the keeper. Soft dismissal. Siraj has to go. Good partnership comes to an end. Finally, a breakthrough for the Hurricanes. That one cut inside as he tried to slice that. He did that in the previous overs and clips the bails on the way. Finally, a wicket that they were looking for. 101 for 2 now. L&T Finance. The Winder is the new batsman at the crease. Santosh successful in taking a wicket and breaking a big partnership. Partnership of 49 runs. Can the Hurricanes pick up a few more wickets? Put the pressure back on L&T Finance. That's nicely played first up. It's gone towards mid wicket. There's a fielder there. Will be just a single. It's Niranjan back on strike. It's been more of a spectator in the last few overs as his partner took most of the strike. Now it's upon him as he's a set batsman to set up a big score. Little less than 8 overs to play. Santosh comes around the wicket. I'll say there's a lot of dew on the outfield. Have to wipe the ball every time it comes from there. Play and a miss, misses the off stump by just a whisker. It's a wild slog by Niranjan. Very lucky not to have got out, standing outside the crease to negate the swing. Full toss ball. Tapped away for a single on the offside. Last delivery of the over. Again, a low full toss. Played straight to long off for another single to end the over. 104 for 2, L&T Finance after 13 overs. We'll have to wait and watch what is the instruction for Niranjan from the dugout. Just the 7 overs left. They would want to accelerate and get to as high a total as possible. Not the easiest of times in the middle. I must say the Hurricane bowlers have made a good comeback, especially after giving away a lot of extras in the first half of the game. They've come back stronger. Ambesh is the new bowler. We're bowling to Tavinder. Foolish delivery. Tried to play that across the line. Dot ball. Also stayed a little low. It's the inside edge, cheeky single, nicely taken. It's wide down the leg side. One very big reason for the extras is the lefty righty combination always makes it very difficult for the bowling side to adjust, plus the changes in the field, not very easy. Ranjan holding ground here. That's cut away straight to the fielder. And an easy single taken by the batters. 3 runs of 3 deliveries in this over. Bullish delivery. Straight to long on. That goes for 4. That was always going away from the fielder. Easy pickings. Low full toss picked up nicely, played wide off the fielder at long on. And a welcome boundary for L&T Finance. 1-1-1 for 2 in the 14th. Couple of deliveries to go. And that's going to be 5. That's going to be leg buys. 4 leg buys. Just clipped his pad on the way. Very unfortunate for the bowler. 4 runs conceded now. Wide is delivery. Looking to cut that. Oh, and that's almost another overthrow there. They managed to take the single, and Davinder will keep the strike. 116 for 2 after 14 overs. Umbesh conceding for 8 of his first, and Santosh will continue. Got the wicket in his first over, conceded just 6 runs. It's been the pick of the bowler so far. Flighted. It's a big edge. And that's gone for 4. Have to wait for the umpire signal whether it was a no ball or no. It stepped out there, got it high on the bat, and 4 runs for the batter. That's the wicket they needed. And Santosh successful again in his second over as Davinder has to go back with a short stint at the crease. He goes for 12. It was a short delivery. Tried to thump that on the leg side, got it high on the bat. Easy pickings for the man in the circle. That's the third wicket that falls for L&T Finance. And the Hurricanes now slowly clawing their way back into the match by picking up wickets in regular intervals. New batter at the crease is Amitava, another left-hander. Flicks it off his pads, and that goes for four. Oh, nicely played. He was drifting down the leg side. He allowed the ball to come onto his body and played that very, very late and very fine. No chance for fine leg there. Boundary straight away for him. Good confident start. Santosh seeded two boundaries in this over and a wicket. One to close that on an economical note. Play and a miss straight to the keeper. Dot ball. Nicely played. Played late. Straight to the fielder. Good quick single taken there. Good fielding as well. Nice pick up and through. Last ball of the over. 125 for 3. Current run rate's 8.43. Another play and a miss. Dot ball to end the over. A successful over for Santosh and the Hurricanes. 125 for 3 after 15. Ambesh will be bowling round the wicket to Amitava. It's wide down the leg side. Another wide. Finding it difficult to bowl to the left-hander, not finding the right line. It's a nice shot through the covers. And that's gone for four. Was a chance there. It's a foolish ball. Driven nicely. Good timing. It's a chase by the fielder. Almost got there, and fortunately for him, that went for four. Another one nicely driven, this time straight to the fielder. It'll be a single. Gets Niranjan at the crease. He's been batting on 30 of 34 deliveries. Another play and a miss by Niranjan. Not finding the middle of the bat lately. Spin on the slower side of things. Comes to scoring the runs. Steps out again. Edged appeal. And no, says the umpire. No edge. Another dot ball. Pressure mounting on Captain Niranjan now to get on with the scoring. Post a big total first up. That one's nicely bowled. Will be just a single. Good comeback by Ampesh. Couple of wides and a boundary first up. Pressure was on him. Bowled the last delivery to Amitava. Shot third man comes fine, almost like a slip. Flighted and driven for four. That was a wide-ish full delivery and a lovely square drive. Perfectly placed in the gap. And that's gone for four from the bat of Amitava. 137 for 3 after 16. 4 overs to go. At the rate they're going, they're looking at anywhere between 170 and 180 N&T Finance. Dugout will be hoping that they go beyond that. Santosh comes to bowl his third over. He's picked up a wicket each in the 2 overs that he's bowled. That's a lovely shot by Niranjan. No chance of stopping that. Half volley, smack straight over the bowler's head, and one bounce into the boundary for four. No chance of catching that, no matter how straight you're standing. There's a long on, a long off. Good start to the over. Confident start by Captain Niranjan. Batting on 35. Standing way out of his crease here. Third man goes back. It's cut away. Good fielding effort. Just a single. Cut away beautifully. That's gone for four. That's a beautiful square cut. Textbook shot. Played it late, played it into the gap. Two fielders there. Brilliant shot. Second boundary of the over. 9 runs already of 3 deliveries of this Santosh over. It's proving to be a little costly. We'll have to wait and watch what happens in the next 3 deliveries. That one was bowled short. Managed to get the bat over it. And a single to get Niranjan on strike. 147 for 3. That's a nice shot. Big shot down the line. And the catch opportunity is dropped there. He's woken up on the right side of the bed today, Niranjan. A lot of luck favoring him. Few catches dropped through the match. Very unfortunate for Santosh. Could have picked his third wicket in third over that he's bowling. Last delivery. Amit Wat just taking the that's played nice and late straight to the fielder and single as he keeps the strike. 149 for 3 after 17, 18 deliveries to go. And want to go at least 10 runs and over. Dinesh, who's really been the pick of the bowlers, has bowled 3, just conceded 11, comes into bowl his last. That's an excellent delivery. Buys. It's Niranjan on strike again, batting on 37. Check out the replay. That really bounced, and the keeper couldn't get that. Lucky for them, they have a very fine third man standing there, saving 4. Just cut that off to just 1 by. Play and a miss. That occasion would be leg buys. Batting on 20 from 10 deliveries. Clearly is the aggressor between the two at the moment. That's short and that's beautifully played straight to the fielder though. Just a single. Walks down the crease and nicely bowled by Dinesh, not allowing the batsman to free his arms. Still looking for 2 runs there. Niranjan's happy enough to take the single and give the strike to his partner. He's batting beautifully. What Dinesh has done well in this over is not given the batsman any room. Oh, that's another excellent delivery, but missed by the keeper, so that's going to be buys again. They've leaked out many extras. You have to look at the scorecard. Last delivery of his quota 4 overs. For has been the tidiest of all the bowlers. That's a brilliant shot. That's gone all the way. That's hit the tree. It was a kind of a helicopter shot. Look at that. Just a flick of the wrists. What power, what timing. standing up for that. What a shot that is! Helicopter shot for you, ladies and gentlemen. Hits the trees, ends the over with a six. Dinesh ends with figures of 19 of his 4 overs, still very economical. And L&T Finance are 160 for 3 of 18 overs. 2 more overs to go. Excellent shot. It's gone for 4. Makes room and smashes it through the cover boundary for 4. Checking the field. That one's played down the ground. Long on, standing very straight. Again a misfield. And the batsman managed 2 runs. Excellent running between the wickets. Shot and cut away. This time will be just a single. That's gone for 4. What's happening? They're letting away a lot of runs there. Absolutely missed by the wicket keeper. Oh, they've leaked so many runs back there. Fortunate for the bowler there. 4 byes conceded. Wrapped on the pads, and that's given him finally a leg before wicket for Santosh as he picks up his 3rd wicket. Was full and straight. Tried to flick that straight on the pad. Umpire saw that and given it out straight away. He's going to be walking back to the pavilion after an excellent innings, a captain's innings, taken his team to a very respectable total. 171 on board already, 7 deliveries to go. Surely make more with Amitava at the crease, batting nicely on 28. Santosh will be bowling the final ball over the wicket to Siddesh. It's played straight down the ground to long off. It'll be a single. And he'll keep strike, Siddesh. Amitava will be on the other end in the last over. We'll have to wait and watch what unfolds. Can Siddesh hit a few out of the park? Scores 172 for 4. It's definitely more than 8.5 and over. When Hurricanes come back to chase this total, Avinash will be bowling his final over. He's conceded just 13 runs. Just hope they have a couple of breakthroughs now. They don't want to concede more. Surely want to hold on to the catches. Wrapped on the pads. Batsman managed to take a leg by. More importantly, so Amitabha is on strike, batting brilliantly on 28 of 15. Looks very strong off the back foot. Got an excellent square cut. Very elegant looking, especially when a left-hander is playing that. And just looking for his field around. He knows just the last 5 deliveries have to slog it out. Slower one, smash brilliantly for 4, doesn't move a bit. Plays it over the fielder at cover. Oh, lovely shot. There's no one there. No fielder there. Another one. Play and a miss. More buys. Oh, a nice save by the fielder. Could run two. And managed to do that. Been many buys given away behind the stumps. Not the best motivation for the bowlers. You'll have to make do with that. Lucky there was a fielder standing very fine. Play and a miss, nicely bowled. That one almost missing leg. Avinash making the best of this over apart from that boundary. Managed to restrict them to just 178. Couple of deliveries more for Siddesh. And he's flung that nicely. That's gone for 4 into the gap between deep mid wicket and long on. And 4 runs straight for Siddesh. Picked that one up nicely and placed it and timed it brilliantly into the gap for 4. Last delivery 182 for 4. L&T Finance looking really positive here. I won't want that. And a wide and buys. Again, not collected. Despair for the bowler. Despair for Hurricanes. As Amitabha comes on strike. Probably the best batsman to be at the crease for the last delivery. Play and a miss again. And a clash in the middle. I hope they're fine. 184 for 4 of 20 overs and a wicket falls. So 185 will be the target for the Hurricanes when they come to bat. And we'll see you after a short break. back after the break, and dot ball to start the match. It's going to be an exciting chase. Let's hope the Hurricanes need 185 from 20 overs. That's not given by the umpire. Probably going down. Bowler taking some time to go back. Another dot ball. This is an excellent start by Rahul Joshi. He's getting some nice pace, good shape. They've got a slip in place. Takes a single, rotates the strike. Ambesh will take the strike now. Play and a miss. That's the end of the first over. One for no loss for the Hurricanes. Shadab is going to be bowling the second over. That's wide. The first extras coming for the Hurricanes. And he's bowled him. First up, that one straight on the stumps. Stapa missing it completely. And first wicket for L&T Finance. Oh, that was straight on the stumps. No footwork at all offered by the batsman. And bowled straight away. In a good position now, L&T having taken the first wicket. Just one run on the board. Pressure will be straight back on the Hurricanes. They have to build partnerships. Earlier in the day, had them Seeing the scorecard, they had a total of 49 extras, 28 wides, 11 buys, 10 leg buys. Definitely would hurt them a lot. Really will have to gather themselves from this now. Not look at the past, look at what they can do now. Umesh is the new batsman at the crease. Shadab will be bowling to him. That's going to be wide. You have to bowl that again. Another dot ball. Oh, another play and a miss. Nice carry is getting shut up from this pitch. 3 for 1 now. 3 more deliveries to go. That's going to be buys. Running away to the boundary will be cut off. 5 runs on the board. Been an eventful over. Couple of extras, the wicket, now buys. Oh, that one moves away from the bat. Nicely bowled. Another dot ball for Shadab. He's getting some nice purchase of the pitch. Come to know that some good seam position presented by the bowler. Nice strong bowling attack up front for L&T Finance. Another one shapes away. Beautiful bowling. End of the over. 5 for 1 after 2. That's a brilliant ball that just went on top of the off stump. Shaped away. Nice action. Missed that completely. Can see the reaction of the keeper and the slip fielder. It's not easy in the middle there. And that One chipped inside. Brilliant bowling. Excellent bowling there. Rahul Joshi not leaving a single stone unturned. Steaming in, bowling in full pace. Good length deliveries. Very difficult for the batsman to pick. Full cut or drive. Will be a dot ball. Gets it high on the bat. Onto his body, not giving him much room. There, Rahul. Three dot balls on the trot. Another play and a miss. Excellent bowling. Seem to have no answer for Unity Finance Space Battery. Some fine fast bowling at display for anybody who's watching. Just feel scoring off the power play must be easy, but it's very difficult when you have an excellent bowler. Look at that, straight on the body of the batsman. Another dot ball. Five dot balls in a row now. What an over this has been. Run rate of less than 2 runs an over. Third over already. Another play and a miss. Excellent fast bowling here. Any youngster that's watching, that's what you do as a fast bowler. And L&T Finance doing just that. Rahul, excellent bowling, just conceded 1 run in his 2 overs. And that's when the opposition requires around 9 or 10 runs an over. Run rate's gone up to 11 now, almost 10.59 actually. It's not going to be easy for the Hurricanes, but they need to focus on building partnerships. Look for the ones and twos. Boundaries will come. You frustrate the bowlers a little bit. The line and length can spray. That's when you can capitalize. So patience is the key here. Shadab comes to bowl the fourth over, his second. It's straight on his body. Defended it off. Mish yet to get off the mark. Played 4 deliveries. Mish has played 9. Just maintaining a good line and length. That's played late. Straight to backward point. Won't allow a single. That one came in looking for a run. Manage it easily and it gets off the mark. Umesh now yet to get off the mark. Another play and a miss, but that's called wide by the umpire. That swung a little too much for his liking there. Shut up. Concedes an extra. Run out opportunity missed. Probably wasn't a run. No calling between the two batsmen. Just touched the ball and started running on his own way. There it is. Was if the throw was better, it would have been a run out. Slightly low for the keeper, running towards the stumps. Not the easiest of things to do for a wicket keeper, in spite of him having gloves. Motion, trying to catch a ball that's going away from one's body. Or flicked away. It's gone towards the square leg boundary. It stopped easily. He managed to take a couple of runs. They're going to be overthrows? No. Missing his line and length on that occasion. Shut up. Pulling it on the pads. Easy pickings for the batsman. As the night continues, the dew won't stop. It's going to get wetter and wetter. Have to probably wipe the ball every time it comes back from the outfield. That's an edge. Thick edge straight to third man. Who's there for that exact reason. The ball swinging away. That's going to be the end of the fourth over. 11 for 1. The HDFC AMC Hurricanes need 174 runs from 16 overs. Required run rate just below 11 runs an over. The current run rate just below 3 runs an over. So not making it easy at all for the batsman. Here's Rahul, who'll continue to start off bowling the fifth over. Rahul to Ambesh. Played straight to short cover there. No run. Another dot ball. Played late straight to the fielder. Another dangerous run taken, but there's a misfield there at backward point. Shouldn't have been a run really. Umesh taking a strike. Faced that fiery third over from Rahul, which is a maiden over. Here they are again. Play and a miss. And it's probably gone down. Was that an edge? No, no. That moved away from the batter at the last moment. Also moved away from the keeper as he struggled to collect that. Oh, that's a beautiful delivery. Pitching just outside off stump and moving away slightly from the outside edge of the bat. Very, very difficult, especially when trying to put that foot ahead and get the ball on the drive. And that's going to be buys. It's a rare wide by Rahul, looking to attack the stumps. Now that the batsman's not able to pick them outside the off stump. Uh, Missing his line there. Slightly going down the leg side for a wide. Two wides then. That's a Ambesh on strike. One's jack back in. Another dot ball now. 14 runs for a wicket. It's the fifth over. Steps out, hits it high up in the air, and dropped. Was a chance running back. And, fails to judge that. Get 2 runs, 16 for 1 after 5 overs. Rahul Joshi with some excellent figures. 3 overs, none for 5. He's been very economical. The line and length has been impeccable. But, we'll have to wait and watch. Shutdown will continue. Doesn't look like. There is a change in the bowling. So Jinesh is the new bowler. Bowling right arm over. Also will be bowling some medium pace. Play and a miss. Dot ball to start off with. Umesh is holding his ground at the moment. Well, that's one cut nicely straight to the fielder. Batsman manages single. Gets a strike. Umesh. Play and a miss. Nice take by the keeper. Was bowled on his pads. Missed to flick it. Another good over here from L&T Finance. Jinesh, the third bowler now, being very, very economical. Another play and a miss. He steps out, showing signs of frustration there, Ambesh. That's batted 15 deliveries for his six. Clearly need to make some changes into the approach to counter this excellent bit of pace bowling by the L&T Finance bowlers. Another one played late. throw back to the bowler. It's 1 run to end the over. Just the two of Jinesha's first. 17 for 1 after 6. Another change in the bowling now. They've made Rahul Joshi to rest, and much to the relief of the two batsmen in the middle, there's a change in bowling. There's Piyush, another medium pacer, fast bowler. Let's see what he's got to offer now. As the first 6 overs have been absolutely brilliant by L&T Finance, not allowing the Hurricane batsmen to score much. Just the 17 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. They've held their ground, not given away the wicket. Shot and wide and called wide by the umpire. Not the best starts for Piyush. Another play and a miss. That one's got some good carry. Getting some good bounce here. L&T bowlers. Must say, it looks like a totally different pitch. We've got some good bowling happening. It's a very fine edge. They took the slip off. Tried to drive that. Very fine edge. First boundary for the Hurricanes. Late reaction from the keeper as well. Not very easy to pick that. It's the replay. Very fine edge there. Just goes past the keeper. Piyush again. This time played uppishly. It's running away to the boundary. There's a fielder there. Does a good job of saving it. Backup fielder running there. Ensuring that the batsmen take just two. Good effort on the field. 2 runs. Short and wide on that occasion, and Umbesh was able to pick that up nicely. Finally, in the double figures, Umbesh 13 of 19. Oh, that's nicely played. Driven square of the wicket to the fielder. Slight misfield. Ensure the batsmen take another run. Two more runs added to the tally. It's turning out to be a good over for the Hurricanes. 9 runs off the four deliveries bowled. Missing his line there, giving some width to the batsman. It's allowing Ambesh to pick up a few runs, much needed runs. Nice delivery, play and a miss. That was there to be cut. He attempted that, but ball moved slightly away from the pitch. Not very easy to find the middle of the bat currently for all the length and short of length deliveries that are going past straight to the keeper. This one's driven nicely. It's into the gap. They look for two. Good running between the wickets. Ambesh and Umesh ensuring that they take all the extra runs they can. Turned out to be a good over. 28 for 1 after 7. Hurricanes require 157 runs of 13 overs at little above 12 runs an over. Well, these two can clearly stitch a good partnership here. They also need to pick their bowlers. They need to go after. It's a big total. Requires at least a boundary or two every other over. Have to have a plan around how to counter this pace bowling of L&T Finance. Here's Jinesh again. Conceded just 2 runs this time. Short of a length. Defended straight to the fielder. No run. Mesh needs to break the shackles now. I'm sure he'll do it anytime soon. The bowling has been on point. Again, similar delivery, not giving much room to the batsman to make those movements. And batsman has no choice but to defend it. Another dot ball for Jinesh. That one's played late. Straight to third man for a single. Gets Bish on strike again. Slightly wide and short. Easy pickings for the batsman to tap it around for a single. Guiding it down to third man. Jinesh to Ambrish. Another play and a miss. That's a beauty. Just outside off stump. It moves away from the bat at the last moment. Batsman is all around it. Lucky not to get an inside edge onto the stumps. Another dot ball in this over. Jinesh is as economical as the first two bowlers. And that's a half volley, and that's spot straight to the fielder there at long off. There's a fielder just for that. And that one ball that gets pitched full and can be driven straight down the ground. Just 2 runs of the over. The Hurricanes are 30 for 1. This is the 8th over now. Another play and a miss. This one shapes in, gives himself enough room to beats the bat. 30 for 1 after 8. Hurricanes now need 155 of 12 overs. Required run rates closing in on 13 runs an over. Piyush comes to bowl his second. Been a very disciplined bowling attack so far. L&T Finance. They've been lost the toss, made to bat first, put up a big score thanks to some help from the bowling as well. But a score's a score. It's another play and a miss. Frustration creeping in onto the batsmen for making runs now. They know they need those runs. And the L&T bowlers are not making anything easy for the batsmen. They're running in hard and fast, banging the deck, and making the batsmen play and miss. Some fine bowling at display. That was a Yorker delivery, dug out on the offside, fielded well by the fielder at cover, but cannot stop the batsman from changing ends. Just a single there. The bowling of Piyush looks like short of the length or good length delivery is the ball that will make it very, very difficult for the batters. Anything foolish will be played along the ground and runs will be made of it. Another full delivery, this time straight to the fielder. Dot ball, not able to get that away. Umesh is hanging in there, giving company to his partner Ambesh. They know they need this partnership. Only good partnerships will make sure that they go closer to their target. It's about time they start up now. This one is bowled straight at the body. Last moment call for a single. The fielder at mid wicket was slightly towards the end of the circle, allowing the batsman to pick a single. Another single in this over. Edged, flies through the slip cordon, but third man's fine just for that shot. Manages to take another single. Mesh will be facing the last ball of the ninth over from Piyush. He's conceded 14. One more delivery to go of the second over. 7 runs an over is not bad when you're defending 9 runs an over. Still, he is the most costliest bowler, thanks to an excellent bowling attack. It's an absolute treat to watch. Batsmen are also hanging in there though. This one's dug out again. Another single. The fielder at covers made to toil a little in this over as the ninth over comes to an end. Is 34 for 1. Jinesh back into the attack, play and a miss. That one really bounced. He's getting some purchase of the wicket after pitching it on the green patches there. And Umesh is not having the best time in the middle, really finding it difficult to find the middle of his bat there. That one's bowled straight at the batsman. putting him on the back foot and ensuring that he defends that, not giving much time, not giving much room. You can see how quickly they're getting through their overs in the 10th over already, almost nearing the innings break. They've almost bowled 10 overs in 35 minutes. L&T Finance just shows how disciplined they are. Rare full toss, put away by Umesh. Long off, running far to his left. Manage to save two for his team. 2 runs for Umesh. All that connection would have given him some confidence of middling the ball. Can we see more? Nicely played, sliced away. There's a fielder there, slippery out there, looking for two, and managed that easily. Another couple of runs for Umesh. That'll boost some confidence. Jinesh to bowl the fifth. Oh, change of approach. He's bowling round the wicket now. Oh, that got inside edge. So lucky there, not going on the stumps, but this time lucky enough for it to go to four. Fine legs inside the circle. Really needed that. 8 runs of this over now. I don't know why he would want to go around the wicket to cramp him for more space. He's already doing a good job. Yes, he's got back to bowling over the wicket. This is the last delivery. Jinesh to Umesh. And that's on the pads. No foot movements. Couldn't appeal for that. Was clearly going down leg. Managed to take a leg by there. 43 for 1 after 10 as the players take drinks. We'll be back after the drinks break. Back to the chase. Spin comes into the attack. Dheeraj will be bowling spin from the pavilion end. Ooh, that's wide call by the umpire. Look to pull that, missing out on that opportunity to pull. That one's nicely flighted, played down the ground, one bounce straight to the fielder, and well fielded by Shadab there. Nice flighted one. Nice action for an off spinner, Dheeraj. Dot ball. Almost 14 and a half runs required an over. Need to free their arms now. Nice blade laid straight to the fielder. Is that going to be a run out? He slips. Yes, it is a run out. Finally, they get their man by means of a run out. They've been very disciplined all throughout this bowling spell that they have for the last 10 and a half overs. This time, looking to run was a call from the non-striker who slipped there. Really unfortunate. And he has to go. Umesh, second wicket falls. It's Dinesh, who had a good day in the field as compared to his teammates. Went wicketless but was quite economical. Oh, it's a nice helicopter shot in the gap. Maybe one run. Hurricanes hadn't conceded a wicket after the second over. They're very resilient. This is Dinesh. It's a big slog straight to Shadab. And catches it comfortably. Throw back to the bowler. Regulation single of a spinner to long off. And looking to free their arms now. You can see their intentions are very, very clear. Steps out and adjust the pace of the ball and the length. Dheeraj, excellent first over, 5 for no loss, and that run out. So Shadab, the only wicket taker, is back into the attack. 2 overs, 1 for 9. This one's bowled at the pads. The batsman slightly clueless of where the ball went. dot ball. Start the over. That's a brilliant shot by Ambesh. That's gone all the way for six. That's a big, big shot. He picked that up one very early, went through the line, connected it brilliantly, and much needed six for the Hurricanes. He's batted very patiently, waited for his chance. Clearly a set batsman now. Steps out again, cuts it straight to the fielder. Take a single. Gets Dinesh on strike. Dinesh will be facing medium pace for the first time. Play and a miss. That was so close to the off stump. He's opened him up. He's going for the slog. All three stumps exposed. Ball stays low. Very lucky there. Clear indication for Shadab to bowl at the stumps because now the batsmen are freeing their arms. Leaving the stumps open can be a dangerous ploy when it comes to disciplined bowling. Last two deliveries. Shadab to Dinesh. This one's wide. So we thought he would have attempted a Yorker there. Just moves. At the last minute, he was going for it, but the ball was really pitched wide. Slower one. Foolish delivery, straight to long on. Single for Dinesh. 8 runs coming off this over. One more delivery to go. Shadab uses the towel. That's there with the umpire, thanks to the dew. Not the easiest of times to bowl for bowlers when the ball is wet. Oh, that one stays really low. Really low. That almost didn't bounce. God. Probably the first delivery in the whole day to stay low. Probably would have been a cross-seam delivery by Shadab, knowing that the ball's coming nicely onto the bat. Then you have Dheeraj to continue. Just conceded the 5 runs of his first over. Dinesh gets a nice hit, but is unable to middle it. Dheeraj to Ambesh. Oh, that's nicely bowled. Nice bit of flight in the air there by Dheeraj. Ambesh a little clueless. He just taps it around defensively. Steps out. Slight miss it. Gets bottom edge on, but straight to the fielder at deep mid wicket. Flighted, beautifully flighted. And see what Dinesh is doing. He's staying outside the leg stump and waiting to heave the ball, trying to make room. Dheeraj bowling way outside off stump. Now this one going down the leg side. It's going to be a wide. He'll have to bowl that again. flighted, and this one's sent to orbit. That's a big six. Was in the slot. That's where he was looking. Nice flight to delivery under his eye, and he gets all the body weight behind it. A lot of bottom end applied. Big six goes on to the practice grounds behind. You need a sniffer dog to find it in the dark there. You'll get it. Let's see that again. It's a beautiful shot. Perfect slog of an off spinner. An off spinner's nightmare, you can say. Last delivery as the score moves on to 66. That one stays low again and wideish. Be a dot ball to end the over. 66 for 2 after 13. Hurricanes require 119 runs of 7 overs. 17 runs per over required is no choice but to slog. They have to get more of the big ones in. The chase has already become quite difficult thanks to that excellent fast bowling effort. Not by one, not by two, but by all the four bowlers who bowled the first 10 overs for L&T Finance. Must give their bowling coach a pat on the back. Be proud of what the boys have done on the field today. Put themselves in a winning position. Edged almost and missed by the keeper. Umpires calling for some help there. He's asking for the helmet. And rightly so. Safety is our first priority. And he's bowled him. Jinesh, this time bowling it straight at the stumps, takes leg stump. While Dinesh made room, he exposed his stumps and the ball came in. Got beaten. And there falls the third wicket for the Hurricanes. There it is, the bills go flying. And that dance celebration by Jinesh, very unique. L&T Finance are a happy camp today. The men in blue, they've come out and brought their A game on, especially their bowling department. They lost the toss and were put into bat. Now, almost staring at a near certain victory. The only way the Hurricanes can get out of this is by an absolute miracle of an innings and a partnership needed. And the man who can do it is Ambesh. Vikas comes to the crease. He's the new batsman, number 5 for HDFC AMC Hurricanes. Walks in with tall order to fulfill. That's a play and a miss. Regulation length delivery outside off stump. The new batsman tries to cut it. No footwork offered. Most probably might be beaten. That's exactly what happened. Dinesh to Vikas. This one's on the stumps and he's bowled him again. Similar delivery to what he bowled to Dinesh. And another breakthrough. Wickets shattered. Looks up to the heavens and thanks the gods above for another wicket. What an over this is turning out to be for Dinesh. 2 for 12. He's into his last over. There's the wicket. It's bowled in straight at the stumps. Wild slog. And stumps shattered. Very happy camp. The L&T Finance. Number 6 walks into bat. What has Jinesh in store? Couple of deliveries. Can he get another wicket? Clearly looking like it. That's short. And gets it high on the bat, straight to third man for a single. And gets off the mark. Ambesh to face the last delivery. A lone survivor of this batting attack. He's really battled his way in the middle there. Those 30 runs that he scored have not come easy at all. That's nicely played. Wide-ish towards third man. Single to keep the strike. 69 for 4 after 14. The Hurricanes need 116 from 36 deliveries. Required run rates upwards of 19 runs an over. They've done an absolute surgical job here in the middle with their bowling. They've been so precise and bang on the money. There hasn't been a equal response by the Hurricane batsmen. Here's a wish. Slow, hits straight down the ground. Straight to long off. Gets the new batter on strike. Nagesh. Flighted, played straight beautifully. Nice timing. And well fielded by Shadab. Covering a lot of ground in the outfield there. Ensuring they concede just a single. Dheeraj again. Flighted, slightly outside off. And dot ball. Steps out Ambesh. And one bounce straight to Shadab. Just a single. Intention was to hit it on the offside. I think he got too closer to the pitch of the ball to give himself room. Another play and a miss there. Almost lost his balance there. Fail from the keeper. Last ball to Nagesh. Flighted again, spinning in and away from the batsman who's standing outside leg stump. So there's no reach towards that ball. Intelligent bowling by Dheeraj. Third over for him comes to an end. 17 runs conceded, scores 72 for 4 for the Hurricanes as they need 113 runs from 5 overs. 22.6 runs required per over. It's really a Himalayan task now. know that L&T Finance clearly have good grip on the game. Another change in the bowling. Bowler number 6, Siddesh, will be bowling his first over. That's the 16th over. Oh, that's nicely moved. Single. Besh moves on to 34. Nagesh on strike. So they're shuffling his field a little bit. The deep mid wicket fielder go a little straighter. Another dot ball. Another play and a miss. Almost got the outside edge there. Another dot ball. Running through his over very quickly there, Suresh. Oh, that's nicely struck. Where's that going? One bounce straight to Shadab. Single. Won't mind that at all. Won't mind the doubles. The amount of runs required per over. Ambesh. It's played late for a single. Last delivery of the over. Just 3 runs conceded by Siddesh. Nice little bowling action like Ravi Ashwin. Gets a faint edge this time. Unlucky there. And gets the boundary, Nagesh. Don't mind that at this stage. It was flighted. He waited and just hung his bat there. Got the edge on his way out. Third man's inside the circle. 4 runs conceded. You can see it by their reaction. He doesn't want to give a single run away the way they've been bowling. Quite economical. The current run rate is 4.9. Just indicates how brilliant the bowling's been tonight. Flighted. It's going to be a dot ball. Is Rishabh is the new bowler, bowler number 7. They can afford to do that now, L&T. Can have their part-time bowlers also roll over their arms. The match that's almost in their pocket, obviously until the last ball is bowled. It's Rishabh now to Ambesh. And he's played that uppishly. It's played in the gap. So fielder running for it. And he saves that nicely. They managed to take 2 that time. Good improvisation by Ambesh. I think as a consolation, he's one batsman who really deserves a 50 year. Oh, that's nicely played straight down the ground. It's a brilliant shot. It's a 6. It's a big, big hit. That was full. That was flighted. That was there to be hit by an absolute set batsman who's batting on 43. Really deserves a personal milestone here. He's held his ground, faced those fiery, pacey deliveries, got hit on the pad once or twice, but never gave up. just lost out on his partners. Here's Rishabh again, bowling ball number 3 to Ambesh. Oh, that's nicely bowled. That was flighted, and foxed him in the air a little bit. He wanted to go for the slog there, had to check shot at the last moment, getting a single in the bargain. Yes, Nagesh. Oh, another one. That was a wild, wild slog, missing the ball completely. And the keeper missed it. It's very full for him, almost like a Yorker. Oh, this one's hit, but slightly miss it, going towards the mid-wicket boundary. There's a fielder there. Throw back to the bowler. Just end of Rishabh's over. And conceded 10 runs. So Nagesh will take strike. So Pravez is the new bowler. Bowler number 8 used by L&T. Seem to be a team with a lot of bag of tricks. Medium pace. Gets a little higher on the bat. Unable to get that away. Will be a single, getting Ambesh on strike. He's one big hit away from a personal milestone, although that might not count today because his team is not probably going to see the finish line there. That's wide down the leg side, called by the umpire, rightly so. We'll have to bowl that again. A foolish delivery beats the outside edge straight to the keeper. Dot ball. Good line and length there by Pravez, finding it after that wide down the leg side. That's short, looks to pull it. Straight to short, fine leg. Is the single there for Ambesh. So wide down the leg side and an excellent take by the wicketkeeper. Surely saved a few pies there. The ball was going away, it bounced, it was a very left-handed catch by the keeper. Excellent job. So Yorker and delivery dug out by Nagesh straight to the bowler. It'll be a dot ball. Effort by the keeper was highly commendable. Don't get appreciated a lot in this game as much as they should. This one's wide enough, wide on the offside. Three wides in this over already, just four deliveries bowled. And this one gets the bat. There's a fielder there. They take one run. I think the keeper was blocking the view of the fielder to the stumps. That's why he did not attempt for the run out. Ambesh on strike for the last delivery of the 18th. This, that's another wide. This one's played uppishly by Mbesh. That's going to find the boundary. That's 4 runs. Moves on to 49 now. And the most expensive over for L&T Finance comes in the 18th. 11 runs of that. Nagesh takes strike. Siddesh is back into the attack to bowl his second. 2 overs now. 100 up for the Hurricanes for the loss of 4 wickets. Steps out Nagesh. Yorks himself, gets the inside edge, straight to short square leg. And a single to get Ambesh on strike. He's batting on 49. Throw at the bowler's end, and that's his 50. Excellent batting there. He had to stand up, get his team to a respectable total. 50 it is. Little cheer from the dugout. Oh, that's a play and a miss. He's bowling these wide-ish deliveries, Siddesh. And Nagesh is standing way outside leg stump, waiting to make room and heave it wherever he could. Like this, gets the inside edge. It's gone too long gone. Shadab's done a fine job there, not letting anything go, just giving away the singles as regulation. Last two deliveries. Vesh on strike. Can he hit a big one? Yes, he does. It's a big shot, big shot. Where is that? Falls short of the fielder. Run out opportunity, and they've got their man. He's way short of his crease there, Nagesh. They're looking for two. And another run out thanks to good piece of fielding. Tried to hit that over cover. Ambesh almost got caught by the man in the circle running behind. Not very easy to judge those. But the throwback perfect to the bowler. Does a quick pickup and job of hackling the stumps. Last ball of the over. Flicked away, nobody behind the stumps. Big chase for square leg inside the circle. Won't make to the boundary, but they'll manage to run two. To the over. So 106 for 5. It's a matter of 6 balls. Ninth bowler to bowl, Prabodhan. He's getting a bowl. Left arm seamer. 70 runs, 79 runs required of the 1 over. For clinical performance by L&T Finance. Oh, it's nicely bowled. Floating medium paces there. Very deceptive in the air. Seamed away from the batsman as he tried a wild hit in front of square on the offside. It's a wide, and that'll be a buys as well. It's two wides. And he's bowled him. Finally gets the wicket. What eight other teammates were not able to do. Prabodhan does that by getting the wicket of Ambesh. And quite frankly, that ball stayed very, very low after pitching. The man who stood up for his team has to walk back. It's a long walk back to get all the cheer there for his efforts. 108 for 6. Two new batsmen at the crease. Avinash is the new batter. That one's very close to the leg stump as the batsman shuffled, exposed his leg stump almost. Avinash, Prabodhan, nice shot straight to the fielder, mid wicket, standing at the edge of the inner circle. Gets off the mark. Uh, Roshan faced the last two deliveries. And he's bowled him another wicket. Another wicket falls for the Hurricanes, adding insult to injury. And part-time bowlers of L&T Finance having some fun here, picking up the wickets of the lower middle order and the lower order. One more delivery to go. With the last ball, it's a huge, huge margin for L&T Finance. As you see the table of the league, they'll have a big net run rate. Steps out for the last delivery. Straight to the fielder. It'll be just a single as they win by 75 runs. L&T Finance win by 74 runs. And the Hurricanes have not had the best day today, but L&T Finance comprehensive victory here. The corporate series. It's been an excellent day of cricket. Thank you for viewing. We'll see you on another match day. Thank you.